off lane. So this is just a well-rounded lineup, it feels like.
Yeah, it is. If the Slark gets pressured too hard, they could be a little bit on the struggle bus and trying to get something going in the mid game. Slark really likes to get babied to his first item. He doesn't want a lot of contest in his lane, and this is definitely a lot of contest. He's got a Witch Doctor and a Weaver both pressuring him out here. The Spirit Breaker does rotate out to get level 2. Actually looking like he's charging the Earth Spirit.
Now they're going in on a Slark meanwhile. He's going to be fine, but yet charging onto the other side of the Earth Spirit as you mentioned, and sure enough, he goes down. So watching Slark getting gone on, but I'm sure
First Blood that was an incredibly heads-up play from Spirit Breaker.
Yeah. He's even doing all the way up there is definitely a dangerous spot to be in, so good job getting the kill though. Meanwhile, push in by onto Alucard here, playing the Juggernaut, the throw in more so, and the stomp to follow, and obviously plenty of damage to assist there. So Earth Spirit coming back up. That's kind of one of the best things you can do, right? You know, you died, whatever. You have the first blood. Let's go ahead and go back somewhere else. Take advantage almost of the situation and set up a kill. Bottom lane, oh no, he actually pounced into the bug right there. Not that it really mattered, but he ends up going down as a massive dive. They know the supports aren't here, so that's...
His percentage uptime is so high. Once he gets to level 3 on that, it's a 50% uptime on Shukuchi, and it's just incredibly hard to deal with this. They don't have any detection that's dust right now.
Oh,
so
no.
if he gets out of that sentry range, nothing to do. What?
Meanwhile, Centaur, you know, I mean, he's just jungling, but he was about 10% life, if that, and they just... One of their games that we casted in, he was just constantly moving, so not surprised to see that here. He's just all over the map, and Rampage, meanwhile, actually... Gonna skewer backwards on the Earth Spirit as Spirit Breaker goes in the background. And they will get the pick off on an Earth Spirit, so nice skewer there from Magnus.
Slice and Dice being incredibly, very, very proficient at reading the map movements from Moriarty. Moriarty? Words are hard. But either way, they kind of saw the Earth Spirit was going to be coming in. They positioned behind the tower. Mag got that skewer off incredibly quickly before Earth Spirit could kick him back into the fight, and resulting in Earth Spirit's death. Potentially another here.
Yeah, just chasing all this way. The charge with Spirit Breaker, and no 17% even needed. Gets the kill on him with ease, really. There's several kills happening in other places, by the way. Jafar did end up falling, but it came at the cost of Slark and his life, too. So not exactly sure what happened there. Obviously watching the Rubik exchange going on. But, well, the cores exchanging lives is how it really played out. Slark did get the kill first. No, Jafar got
extremely quickly. And the Slark is still firmly on the struggle bus. He's not finding anything. He's not comfortable in his lane, and this shows what can happen and why these heroes aren't picked up very often. If you pressure them properly, it's hard to get anything out of them.
What's going on to the Slark right here? Dark Pack going to be popped on. Here comes a turn kill with the telekinesis in the air, but the Sunstrike coming out as well. And down goes Rubik, actually, as more support comes in, obviously, with the Spirit Breaker and that Witch Doctor, or Spirit. One auto attack, gets it off. And Witch Doctor credit for the kill there, so they keep up the momentum. Invoker tried to scare them off with that Sunstrike, but not nearly enough. They just kept on going, and top lane now, actually. On up here, Centaur going at it with the Juggernaut as he's diving into the tower. The double edge comes out, Rubik being here. Perhaps going to set up the turn kill. He has an Omni Slash, but he couldn't get it off. Good job staying away from him, and also line of sight. If he's in sight there, I mean, that's a turn kill.
Old build. Voodoo Restoration is just such an insane sustain, especially when coupled with Healing Ward. It kind of points to Slice and Dice wanting to group earlier and take towers faster, which I think as soon as this Dominator comes out on Jug, that'll be the game plan.
Yeah. Nice combo right there, setting up yet again another Sunstrike. Talked about that earlier on today as well. Spirit Breaker also going to go down, actually. And so maybe they're overstepping their boundaries a little bit. We talked about how aggressive they're being, and so far it's kind of 2 RP. Top it all off. Oh, top lane. Slark, Darkback goes off, gets stunned, but pops a Shadow Dance here. Get some support from the Earth Spirit. They're going to lift in Alucard, and now they want to go for some kind of kill, but he obviously got the spin off, so mitigating plenty. And on the run, but can they chase far enough? He does have Omni Slash. No, he does not. He didn't have the mana for it anyways. He puts down the Healing Ward. Not enough. That mixed with a Sunstrike. They do successfully chase him down, but it's going to come at a cost, at least for Rubik. Jafar's here now on the Weaver as well. Time lapse still going to go if necessary. There's the RP. Only caught Earth Spirit, though. They wanted to catch Slark as well, but he comes up short. In the background, down goes Spirit Breaker. Now Invoker trying to keep his distance, but that's hard to do against the Shikuchi'd up Weaver, but he will get away with the Ghost Walk. As now Centaur just going to hug the tower. Man, what a fight here, though. It really ends up being a 3-for-3, and we're not even done just yet. The Shrine ready to be popped. Weaver needs to get out. As he does. So it ends a 3-for-3 fight.
Yeah, that should have gone substantially better for Slice and Dice.
Shadow Dance, man. He's really trying to reach for this kill. Not gonna
He's
happen.
trying. He needs to find something. He just feels so far behind. Still working on the Shadow Blade. They're gonna connect with Spirit Breaker here and grab that kill, but Slark's not even gonna get the assist.
Poured out. Do they have a stun? They do. The coconut, the skewer forward, and the shockwave, but the stampede to keep the distance. And that's actually Rubik healing one right there. Is healing him up a bit. Slark, meanwhile, in the background gets the kill on a Witch Doctor, but he does go down. Staying in a little bit too long, so some interesting fights to say the least coming out. Omni Slash, can he get even close enough? No, he cannot, because he gets Boulder Smash, so silence on top of that. And so Invoker will continue to stay alive, but now Earth Spirit's the one in trouble as Spirit Breaker sets up the charge and takes him out. You got the pings over.
Rubik.
They see Rubik, definitely. Obviously, they're pinging him out like crazy, and now Flash, yeah, he is going to get picked off. Double kill for Alucard, actually, on Juggernaut, so quite the strong finish for Slice and Dice there in that fight.
Yeah, those kind of, like, the Jug is way ahead of him.
Yeah, right now that net worth 7,600 for Jug. He got 5,200 for the Slark. So yeah, Juggernaut, much better spot here. Spirit Breaker sitting patiently nearby here at the top lane. He actually had it with the hand of Midas, and he's going to charge in here onto the Slark and pounce the Shadow Dance immediately. He's just really trying to play so defensive. Going for the turn kill out on Witch Doctor, but all his cooldowns are going to be running out, and with the Dark Pact, it's not going to be enough to live. They do get the turn kill onto Witch Doctor at least, but lift in the air onto Alucard. He still hasn't used that Omni Slash, man, and he won't be able to. Here, the lockdown is real as Invoker joins the party, and down goes Spirit Breaker on the back end. It's a 3-for-1 exchange. You know what? Sark will continue to struggle, but hey, beautiful fight for Moriarty in the end. Invoker getting there at a prime time.
Yeah, really well played on the fight from them. The Magnetize from Earth's hyper conservative game. He hasn't died at all this game, but he also hasn't been at some of these crucial team fight losses. So a little bit of a play choice from him, and we'll see if it pays off.
Boots of Travel queued up right here. Oh yeah, middle lane. Slark is going to get caught there, so the RP used it looks like. As, I don't know, was that Slark going in, or were they just caught Slark? It looked early start, though. It was pretty struggle for him. But Centaur, he's beefy. He's got the Vanguard, as there's a skewer. Speaking of Centaur, going to pull him in, but as I just mentioned, he's pretty taking targets. Not the easiest. In fact, that's going to bite them in the ass, it seems like. You're on the dire side. Down goes that Magnus, and now we see the Nether Strike used by Meteor Bob. Only to kill Rubik, though. He gets pushed up over the ledge, however, with the pounce through from Slark should secure that kill. Magnetize helping to tick him down. A big one at that. So big fight here for Moriarty yet again. Again, Centaur.
This feels like they could try to close this out early or really put some pressure on. I think it's fine. Otherwise, I'm a bigger fan of the Mjolnir. It's a good farming item. It's a lot more damage overall than a Diffusal is going to give you. But
oh, wow, that RP used, but he gets pushed away before he can even skewer. Now, the Omni Slash just bounced around to him. Plenty of damage right here, go figure. And Slark is going to get picked off. No buyback for him if you wanted to. As this fight, though, are they really going to get more out of this? Yes, they definitely are. They catch Invoker actually back here. He could not escape out, and now Centaur nearby. He did have the axe with a Stampede, but not mitigating nearly enough. That's a 3-for-0. Even with kind of an awkward initiation from Magnus right there, it still worked out. RNG, the Dota 2 gods, coming through for them and resulting in this tier 3 tower kill and the port out for Juggernaut, where he's going to be fine. Jafar, however, on Weaver. He does have a time blast, but with that silence, unable to use it in time. Oh, he gets it off at the last second. There's a Shikuchi. They're using a Stampede. He's going the other direction. They saw him at this last second, but now they can't see him over here. They finally do as he comes out, though. Can he Shikuchi again, maybe? He can. His silence coming out, but he is actually going to escape for the time being. And another Shikuchi. I think he's good. Wow. Had escape.
Wow, that was clutch. Him throwing the bugs back there saved his life because it stopped Centaur Blink, which would have been the catch on him. And now Magnus.
Oh, look at Slark. He's too far up and he goes down. The Slark struggle continues, man. 8 deaths for him in this game.
The other big benefit to going Diffusal Blade, it has a ton of agility on it. Oh.
I found Witch Doctor.
Yeah, a little stomp in the Sunstrike there. But yeah, so the agility on the Diffusal Blade is really nice when you have a mag, because Empower is based off base damage, and agility adds to your base damage. So he gets a little bit of extra damage boost with that, versus something like a Mjolnir where it's all raw damage, not actually agi stats.
I feel like this is a combo that, if we are going to see a Magnus, definitely with a Juggernaut, he's going to benefit from that so well. I mean, well, then they still, yes they do, Earth Spirit steals it. I'll tell you what, Earth Spirit's actually had a hell of a game so far too, but is this going to be enough to get away maybe? I don't think so. So he at least prevents him from getting it. You have Invoker off to the side. Oh my god, it is. The Stampede allows for that. He just walked right over the ledge. There's that Axe Stampede coming into play right there. Centaur gonna get knocked back though. Beautiful Boulder Smash on 3. Heroes not going for the turn kill to Spirit Breaker in the face. They get the turn. And
Yeah,
now
no RP and not enough mana for Omni Slash. They need to bail out, reset this, and start over.
He's hunting. He's hunting again here in the front lines. We've seen this not work out several times, but looking for that opportunity, and we're going to find it right here. The lift on a Weaver to start things out. The big clutter. Where's that RP? You know it's going to be coming at any second, it feels like. There we go. It catches at least 3 heroes, I believe. Down goes Ribbit. The cleave is real. Down goes her Spirit. Now we see Centaur, though. The Stampede already activated. He's running away. The BKB's being popped. Witch Doctor, the only one picked off on the Dire side. They do pick off Invoker. Actually over here, able to run him down. It looks like Jafar on that Weaver. And a 3-for-1 exchange. Witch Doctor back up very quickly due to that minus 40-second respawn time talent. Almost as if he didn't even die right there. But yeah, a matter of time before that RP came out, it did, and that cleave was real.
And Stampede was even running during that RP in the initiation, and they were still able just to shred through Moriarty.
Yeah, here comes the push into the base. No buyback on the supporting cast. Skewer on away as the Ice Path is put down. Nice hoof stomp there on the Spirit Breaker as soon as he falls. So that's a quick kill. The gem's down, actually. They're pinging it. It's going to be picked up by Centaur. So that's a nice
and that'll
gem
signal
steal.
the retreat. They got a pick off there. Moriarty holding the base. It didn't really cost too much. It was the buyback on him.
From the Orchid.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that you pick that item up because it's easy. It flows very well, and it has an insane build path. You can go very late game with that because you have the Bloodborne potential later on.
It's a quick kill right there on a flash, playing that Rubik Weaver, but still liking that option again to save the Juggernaut right here as this roam coming out. They're going to be spotted though. Alucard just jumps in freely, but he's going to get turned on pretty quickly. Already dropping a half life, going to get the Omni Slash off. He's being locked down. The Disarm coming out, but he's staying alive. Big RP coming out as well to lock him down. Double kill already for Jafar, making a triple kill for the team as they pick off Slark as well. The Omni Slash now bouncing around, and they catch Centaur. The gem goes down. Juggernaut not only survives, but the whole team does. Invoker is going to be able to make it out.
The other way, but they just couldn't quite kill the Juggernaut.
Yeah. That was definitely a big chance for them to make a big play right there, but they are unable to. Weaver will split up with the Mantis style. He still has that time lapse. Going in on a Slark who just evaporates right there. And that's a GG call by the Centaur. He's done. He just leaves the game, and maybe a little bit of frustration coming through, but Moriarty, again, being this best-of-1 format, it could be tough sometimes. And they kind of feel that right there, so. Slice and dice, though. They keep momentum again. A team that got to the semifinals of the previous qualifiers. They're keeping hope alive here as they move on to, I believe, what's the round of 32 at this point.
I believe so.
Congratulations to them, but it wasn't easy. Definitely wasn't an easy.